Dope boys with them knives.
The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. That 8 gram headed straight to the block. Pirates this water while till it's hot. Mr. Double up, turn a little to a lot. Right hand on the cell phone, take an order. Left hand 360 motor to a lot. Blue holler tips, got switches on the dot. State game, true stickers can't be stopped. Laughing at you haters while I'm thumbing through the paper. Says long live to the bottom, won't you meet me at the top? The nigga ain't shit, yeah, I get that a lot. Won't be deterred and I won't be stopped. Shaq Diesel number one, I post up on the block. 24/7 cause the hustle don't stop. 31 flavor, take an order like a waiter. I be selling more gas than a local truck stop. 1200 strong for a pound to the top. Got me shining, I'm a star. Ask about me, I am legend. They gon' tell you who we are. Fuck these niggas, fuck these bitches. Get money, all I know. No love for these bitches. Never saving these hoes. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not.
When I'm thinking about the past, yeah, gon' get some nice gang, we at the spot. If we ever was short, then it's back to the block, you probably get shot. Every day's a sudden change, we getting money, that's one thing, it's never gon' stop. Real dope boys do what it takes, playing high stakes, living to die. Do your time, keep it quiet, no matter who you are, don't get what you got. Stack it up, that's the bond to stay fresh. Oh, they think that you're not. Take a roll with a hoe, they gon' let you go. Somebody's gonna say you ain't hot. Just invest in yourself, don't worry about nobody else. There ain't no handout. If you say the same, put it on chain. Let them see you ain't tied down. Got a couple rain, did a lot of things. I ain't really gon' talk about it. Give me a trade, get you get some gold. She gon' show up and show out. So don't ask me what the dope at, cause you already around.
The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not.
Good morning, people. Good morning. I know it's early in the bitch. I just woke up, so I'm working. Before we get started, and my news, ain't nothing new on the horizon. There's people still going up to the school, showing it. He didn't pop back up outside, letting y'all know his accounts ain't froze no more. The schools ain't going nowhere. But I just scrolled across a crazy bitch Lene post, and she got a post up in a video talking about she is pausing the war on Umar because his mental health ain't right, and he gonna make some decisions that's gonna lead him to jail. Like, bitch, you need to pick a struggle. At one point, you said you was ready to go to war with Ogun, Oshun, and the rest of these African gods because you got it like that, just like he did. You said you was gonna destroy the nigga. Now you worried about his mental health and him going to jail. I thought part of destroying him would be him going to jail. But now she's stopping the war because of his mental health. This woman still like this nigga. And she don't know how to tell him how. She don't know how to say, my bad, I fucked up. She ain't gonna say it. But now she care about his mental health. So y'all know about this video. Since I made this live, she has done... Okay, her content's on repeat. Y'all know we done seen Eat With Q. She done got up with one of the sisters before. One of his sisters took us to work. This is the version of she linking up with the sister. They went to the market. Of course, she'd have been to a market several times. Now she claimed this her first time going to this new market and being married to this nigga almost 3 years. I don't know how. That's her first time going, but we'll go with it. And then they ate the fish. All her content is on recycle right now. It's the same shit we've seen her do. She just implement a different person. Keep in mind, Goodwill ain't in none of these gents. So as I said, my boy got his African pimp hand strong. He ain't doing no work. He putting his bitch out there to get all the money. But Brittany has a YouTube channel. I had a brief conversation with Truth, and Truth is of the mind state. She might be up, she might not, because I think she was just sharing links and shit. But Truth is of the mind state. This is who Q wants to be. If you look at Brittany's channel, she's an expat, meaning she was an American and she decided to give up her citizenship or whatever to go move with some nigga in Africa. But apparently he actually got money, unlike Q husband. So Q is trying to be like her. Now Q said that she's known this woman for a year, yet they ain't linked up until now. But y'all got to remember, Q was back home in America for like 10, 11 months. Of they past marriage, so I don't know how she'd have known that woman a year, maybe. But the fact that she says she's known her for a year and the woman is a YouTuber, she's a small YouTuber though. I think she got like 18,000 subs compared to Q, but she living the life that Q wants to live. But yeah, I think Q probably paid her for this collab. I really do. Q ain't got no goddamn friends. She buy friends. But yeah, this is Brittany. Brittany has a channel. She did drop the link. I saw it. Let me see if I can find it and drop it in the chat since I'm not on the Vertical app. We all will go over there to Brittany and ask her some questions about Q, since this her friend. All right, let's see what these helpers. Hold on, I'm gonna cut this speed up. Depending on my energy, I am pretty wired because I just woke up and I'm on my first energy, well, my only energy drink. I'll probably come back and do the part where they was at the market, and then later on tonight come back and I gotta catch up. She's trying to drop all these videos on the nigga, but she was just acting like she was so doggone tired the first video. And here she going all black again. Again, she is the only nigga walking around in Africa in all black. Attentive, keep the screen on low. What the fuck is that? All right.
They support marriage 100, but they do not support like husbands being.
Come on, talk about it.
You know what I'm saying?
It gets swept under the rug.
Yeah,
and so it's like, oh, just forgive him.
Stay married.
Just forgive him.
Stay married.
Just forgive him.
He's just
gone
for 3 days.
Okay.
He'll be back.
What? So they both are sitting here saying it's normal for Nigerian men to be gone for 3 days and they ain't selling no African dope, hustling and getting no money. That's what they saying. All right. Girl moment.
They support marriage 100, but they do not support like husbands behaving.
Come on, talk about it.
You know what I'm saying?
It gets swept under the rug.
Yeah,
and so it's like, oh, just forgive him.
Stay married.
Just forgive him.
Stay married.
Just forgive him.
He's just gone for 3 days.
Okay.
He'll be back. Because that was when I was in my darkest
make you
place.
feel better. So can you talk a little bit about, not too much, but like helping them understand like how
Bad wig. Why in the hell did you have to put Naha wife up there? Why couldn't you just say wife? We're gonna assume that she's in Nigeria because that's where you live and she's married, so it's kind of redundant. But what's up with the wig? Like you really sat across this woman. And I like her steps too with the little black and white giraffe print. That is really, really nice. But you when you did y'all invite her and Goodwill over to y'all place? But just why ain't nobody gonna say nothing to this girl about this damn wig other than us? Are we the only motherfuckers that see this? This supposed to be your home, your home girl. Your home girl said, "Bitch, you can't go on camera with that wig looking like that." She ain't said nothing. She ain't asked Q, are you okay or nothing. Now she's starting to remind me of Binky Barnes. Y'all remember Binky off of Arthur? If you don't, Google Binky Barnes. Y'all gonna have a good laugh.
Oh, you can actually really get into a dark place. Like, what is it that can trigger us to get into a dark place in the position that we're in?
Well, first of all, this is not Kenya for me, or somewhere that's easy to navigate without you maybe having your man or a fellow Nigerian, especially when you
Like, just deciding to come here by yourself.
Like, literally,
you can't do that. This is not the place for that.
You cannot do that. So even just small, like, I'm gonna take a walk downtown and walk around and get to know the area. Bitch, hell no, you can't.
No.
Why not? I thought Abuja was popping. You mean to tell me that you can't just, Abuja is so dangerous that you can't just walk around and explore? I thought it was a beautiful countryside and country, and the people were beautiful and all of that. Now you telling us you can't even do shit that you could do in one of these 50 states? Now we got crime like a motherfucker, but you could go to the hood everywhere and walk around in peace. You could go shopping and shit. Damn. You don't get kidnapped over there? And then you done took your black ass back over there after talking about this nigga. Look at the face. Look at the gopher. Look at the gopher face. Gopher. She done got big.
To know the area. Bitch, hell
And then
no,
what is she eating? Is she eating tiger nuts?
You just can't even like, oh, I want to visit this city. I'm going to take a little day trip, or just the
eating her
movement, the
ass
mobility
off.
is limited, and you
Touching
lean on
that
your
dry
man
ass
as number
weed.
one
For everything.
to kind of
He
mobilize
handles
you.
everything.
So
And then coming
creates a
from someone who's
dependence.
independent.
Exactly. It creates a dependence that is like real crazy. Because I do love to just get up and do my own thing, but I couldn't really do that. And then like even when I first got here, the bank account thing, I can't have my own bank account yet. I had to work into getting my bank account. So I don't like somebody seeing even
Everything
I'm
about your
buying.
finances. Yes.
How much money is in my account? All these things. Dang, why you spend?
Wait a goddamn minute. These is two women who don't have no problem going all up and through they man shit. Am I hearing these hoes say they don't like people all up in their business knowing how much money they making shit when they ain't got no problem looking to see what they nigga bringing in? How this does not make sense. But they married though. This ain't no boyfriend, nothing. These is they husbands they talking about. What secret are you hiding that you don't want him to know how much money you making? Is this a complaining video? Please tell me this bitch did not go back all the way over to Abuja to do complaining videos on her husband. Please tell me that it's not what we about to witness. You just got back. You supposed to be in restoration. Why is this even a point of contention? Why is this content about how Nigerian men are? How many times are you gonna tell us how Nigerian men are? Like, are you warning against them, or are you telling people to get them? Because I'm confused at this point.
Very invasive.
It's very, you just feel like, oh my God, like, what can I do on my own?
I'm telling you.
It becomes really frustrating. And then like, just small things like
Good
my
morning,
Sam had to
Tisha.
be under
Good
him.
morning, Miss
Nigeria
B.
is not
Good morning,
made
Leah.
for people who are not Nigerian. It's just not there. Yeah, so until you like get your own
gotta
SIM,
learn.
get your NIN, learn how to handle this. Even just like ordering to-go food, I had to do it through his phone.
It's a whole process.
He had to pay, do the transfer. So it just starts to like mentally kind of bog you down. And then like at the end of the day, Shola's from here, not from Abuja, but from Nigeria. All your friends are here. You've been here. So I'm about to go see my homeboy. Well, homeboy. I don't want to go because it's a rack of dudes. Right. But it's like kind of irritating.
I don't want to take you.
Yeah, exactly. But it's kind of irritating because it's just like, okay. And then like, even if you have somebody's family, it's almost like an overabundance of them. And you just feel like you're just kind of like latched.
Imagine they husbands listening to this shit. Like, damn, bitch, damn, you just complaining about everything. What the fuck? Both of them. She got Brittany on this junk complaining. And Brittany looked like she living a good life.
Even exactly, and then some people like overexert because you're American,
African
which makes you feel even like just weird. It's there's a lot of layers. There's a lot of layers and things that you have to like get accustomed to that are not easy. And like we used to fight more. You're just more even on edge with him.
People don't understand.
I was on edge with him, but he was trying his best to be accommodating.
It's not our job to understand. You pick this nigga. You're the one that was supposed to understand. Fuck the outside world, bitch. That's what you chose. You chose to marry another man from another culture on another continent. We don't care. You ain't got to deal with that with American husbands.
Dating for.
How can you not like it? You're supposed to be able to adjust to your husband.
But how do they know?
You're supposed to be able.
Like,
You can't speak on something that you have no idea of what it feels like. You know what I mean? Like
this
how
is
somebody
not,
can be
also not like a normal. And I'm not. I love Nigeria, but this is not like a. I'm moving to Canada.
It's not that. Like it's a lot to adjust to.
It's a lot.
And then
you just adjusted a lot inside them goddamn tights. Look at this shit. Ooh wee.
This
how
is
somebody
not,
can be
also not like a normal. And I'm not. I love Nigeria, but this is not like a.
Oh, we are just all up in there. And they stay shitting on Nigeria still.
Moving to Canada.
it's not that.
What? QU is shaped like a box of Cheerios, ma'am.
Like it's a lot to adjust to.
It's a lot.
And then when you were touching on we had to reposition our camera, you guys, but when she was touching on the fact like her husband has to do so much, like we're independent. Like we drive ourselves. Now we have to learn how to, maybe we need a driver now. Maybe, you know what I mean? We have to have a driver now. When you're used to driving, when you're used to just being able to go into the store.
I drive, and I still have to depend on my husband, and he knows to stay by his phone because if I get pulled over.
And with that experience.
Q, you'll never be able to drive though. You'll never be able to do that. You ain't gonna get that far. She had to stop you and was like, hold up, bitch. I don't know nothing about that. I drive. Hell. Ooh, I called Brittany. Brittany looking at her like, bitch, you lied. And Q got the big ass. This is so telling.
We have to have a driver now. When you're used to driving, when you're used to just being able to go into the store.
I drive, and I still have to depend on my husband, and he knows to stay by his phone because if I get pulled over.
And with that experience,
wanna, oh well, let me see your American. Then they want me to send money. That's what the bottom line is, and then I have to talk them down. Ask my husband. It always every time
you
I
have to go
over,
back to your husband for
husband.
everything.
I swear.
And then as Americans, it's worse for us because when they hear the accent, my husband don't even want me buying nothing by myself because he know they're going to overcharge me.
You'll get to it.
They're going to charge me 3-4 times the price versus if I was just Nigerian. So that's.
First of all, we have to put into context that bitch is only there 3 months at a time. 3 months. 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm sure Brittany didn't bring her ass back to the Americas every 3 months and shit of that nature. She laid it out for the long haul.
I bought one of those chargers off the street.
Oh God.
And I went home and told Shola how much the guy charged me. Do you know this nigga? We drove back and he like slapped him with the charger.
Shut up.
He was so pissed
Girl,
at how much this guy charged me.
Oh my God.
Like he was and I'm like, oh, it's only
She said this nigga.
I had a man who literally basically he stole $70,000 from me.
Oh my God.
Yes. I was supposed to send him some money for something. He was supposed to give me the product, give me everything. That's why my husband don't like paying full price for anything.
She making this shit up. You could tell she making this up, and she like, let me come up with a story. 70K.
It was only like
it's like $7.
I had a man who literally basically he stole $70,000 from me.
Oh my God.
Yes. I was supposed to send him some money for something. He was supposed to give me the product, give me everything. That's why my husband don't like paying full price for anything until the service is done or until y'all do most of the majority, because what they'll do is they take your money and then they'll give you crappy work after they got full payment.
Yeah.
So that's what they did for our wedding.
Ma'am, this is what anybody do. Anybody try to get over. It ain't just African. But wait, you said they tried to gyp you on your wedding? Not the most royalist wedding ever. Oh, let's hear about this. We got some new shit. She got gypped on her wedding. You got gypped on your BBL too. There is no proof that you ever got a BBL except for you boxing.
And then they'll give you crappy work after they got full payment.
Yeah.
So that's what they did for our wedding. We paid everything in full. And the lady that's supposed to do the decorations for our wedding, it was a mess. We're just looking like, what happened? What's going on?
Ma'am, y'all had a mass wedding. Was the lady supposed to do the decorations for the other 15 couples that got married or just y'all? What was she gonna decorate? A corner? Oh, this is just.
That's what they did for our wedding. We paid everything in full, and
I mean, this wig just gets worse and worse by the motherfucking day. Why? I'm sure it's some China hair stores over there. China own hair for Africa. I'm sure it's some nail stores over there, hair stores, all this shit. What is going on? That's what I'm saying. I am alleging drug use of some because the old Q would never. She was too self-conscious to be doing this motherfucker here. But I guess the confidence she gotta have to act like that motherfucker is brand new and slayed is, I guess, that takes a level of confidence on its own, or she a bit delusional. It's one of the two. I think it's both. But this, she see this motherfucker. She looking at it right now and look back, looking at the camera saying, God damn, my hair poofy as a motherfucker over here on this left side. But fuck it, I'm gonna act like I don't even see it. I'm gonna just touch the right side because you know this shit a little laid down a little bit better. And Brittany, she ain't got the heart to tell her, girl, you're poofy. Girl, you look like a lion's mane, girl. You look like Michael Jackson's afro back in the day. Bitch, your shit is just everywhere. She won't tell her. She like, I got my braids. I'm good.
the lady that's supposed to do the decorations for our wedding, it was a mess. We're just looking like, what happened? What's going on? Yeah, it's crazy. So I'm not being dramatic when I say things.
She has to eat in every video.
Trying to adjust, being here.
She gotta eat.
And it's a lot going on. You're in a new marriage. You're trying to figure it out. It's a brand new culture.
Sometimes the odds are against you, and it makes it easy for the devil to win. So you did not have your comfort.
Why the devil give a fuck about your marriage?
Circle.
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Until the very end.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, ladies. Out of all the motherfuckers in the world, what make y'all think the devil interested in y'all marriage out of all the millions of marriages that he can be fucking with? Or is he fucking with them all simultaneously? Oh, by the way, Lucinda, I'm sure you read my comment, but nice try trying to explain it. You could tell you really got that off AI. You didn't come up with it yourself. But the problem with that is you still are saying God is slow or something. You said that God wasn't asking the devil where he was at because he already knew. He was asking to start a conversation. And that's just dumb, because why do you need to ask a question to start a conversation when you could just get straight to, hey, have you seen Job? He could have just told him, look, I seen what the fuck you been doing down there. Have you tried my nigga Job? Which would still be a crazy question, because God knows everything. He would have known if the devil tried Job. So even right then, I just thought of another fucking question that was asked that shouldn't have been asked. He already knew. Should have just told him, go fuck with Job, my guy. But nice try though, Lucinda. Nice try. But you know that shit don't make no sense. He was asking to start a question, a conversation. What? So this guy ain't got nothing. That's the best way this nigga know how to go about starting a conversation with his op. Why he ain't shooting his op on sight? This is what I'm saying. Just that just leads so many more questions. But nice try though. AI didn't go into it. AI didn't expect me to respond back to you. Nice try though. But as I said, it's bullshit.
Don't even know how to support because they can't fathom what's going on. So I told Shola the only way you will ever know how it feels to walk a day in my shoes is for you to come live in America. That's the only way. And it's even.
We don't want to know. Y'all trying to make us understand what y'all going through. Nobody asks. Nobody cares.
And actually it's less troublesome there. I would say even for them, because at the end of the day, there's still hella Nigerians in America, way more than Americans here. Yeah. He would have no issue like, I can't find any Nigerians.
He would be on easy street, but even still, he would feel out of place.
He would understand, because he's technically fresh out the boat vibe too. Right. So the way that we're like, it's easy to point, they'll be able to. This nigga just out here.
You guys, it is so much that we have to adjust to as women, American women. Black American women
Yeah.
living in a whole other country where, you know, honoring your husband, respecting his culture, respecting everything about your husband, serving your man, learning his culture, learning.
Boo hoo. You naming the same shit you would have to go through in any marriage, except for you don't have to learn a new country. But say you married outside your race, you would still have to learn that culture in America, even if he was Americanized. Like, you bitches are not going through nothing special. Y'all chose this shit. Why the fuck are y'all complaining?
Everything.
You knew this and you just took your black ass back over there for the 17th time and you took your cats. Ho, shut up. You keep choosing this shit. You chose to go back after you told us this nigga will never get a passport. Brittany's husband ain't got no problem getting no passport and moving around and shit. You just said your husband ain't got no job. I'm sure Brittany, you see Brittany's house. I'm sure her husband got a job. She ain't the breadwinner, because her YouTube ain't popping like yours, but she not the breadwinner. So you done said all this shit about your husband, and you done took your ragged ass and your ragged weave back over there, and now you complaining already.
And this life is not for the weak. It's really not. It has so much beauty in it.
But
Don't get us wrong.
Done so well.
I have to give myself a pat on the back too, because I think I have.
You have.
I think I have done an amazing job.
You ain't been there, Brittany. You don't know. This bitch ain't been there. You have been 10 toes down in Nigeria, in Kenya, in Africa, all these motherfucking places for years now. While you was standing 10 toes down in the trenches, wherever the fuck you was, this bitch was over in her grandma's house, her mama Chelsea house. She was all over the United States, man, living her best life, dressed like an auntie with glasses on, talking about I ain't worried about no husband, brokey, and all the other shit. Good morning. Yeah, I said Binky Barnes. Good morning.
I need you to get off that shit.
I ain't on no shit. I'm just on the rip it.
What the hell are you doing up on live at 6 a.m.?
Well, I went to sleep early. It's like as soon as the game went out, I fell asleep on the last 30 seconds of the game, but as soon as that ended, I climbed my black ass in bed, and then I woke up to pee, and I was like, well, I'm up, so I'm finna just be up. Might as well go live.
Who is in here? Hold on, let me see who the hell is in here.
Leah, Miss B, Brooks. I think Melissa was in here. I don't know. I can't remember if Margie.
Hey,
Margie
good morning, everybody.
work.
Happy Sunday and things of that nature. My God, today. Trey, I mean, I know you up, but did you have to go live at the crack of dawn?
Why were you up an hour ago sharing out posts for your 10 o'clock live?
I'm going to need you to stop stalking me, sir. Hey, Melissa, girl.
When I go to the bathroom, I check my devices and stuff, and I said, well, truth ass, well, that was an hour ago. She might be up still.
You know I be up.
So she might still be up. I don't know. I sent it just in case, but she might have went back to sleep.
I was planning on it. I was going to go back to sleep, Trey, and I still might. So I'm here right now.
Why is these hoes complaining? No offense, Brittany, but y'all is complaining in this video.
Yeah, that's what it's weird to me. It's like they're trying to let us know that it's weird, Trey. They're doing a lot of complaining, but yet they happy. How you complaining, but you happy?
Yeah, they ain't said nothing about the good times. It's just all bad. You got to do this and you got to do that. But she told Q up. She was like, "No, I drive." Q was like, "Bitch, how can nobody say nothing about this weed?"
I told you last night what I think about this relationship, this friendship.
Brittany trying to come up and she trying to find stiff.
Brittany is already up, Trey.
No, I'm saying, no, Brittany got 18,000 subs. She's trying to get to 100,000.
No. See, that's what we not connected. I'm not talking about YouTube. I'm not talking about YouTube subscribers. I'm talking about real life. I'm talking about the difference in their real lives.
Well, I'm talking about the reason she would be partaking in this relationship is to do her
Oh, okay.
YouTube
But this
thing.
is the
And
thing.
Q trying to get close so she could fuck her husband. You know Q will do this. Q will try to fuck her husband so she could get in her spot.
Let me tell
I'm
you
telling
something.
you.
I gotta say this low. Let me tell you something. That husband of Brittany's, oh, he's a catch. He's a go for me.
Why you think Q trying to get in? Q will give her some subscribers to fuck her husband. She was like, "Yes, bitch, I will put you on." She ain't
Look,
share that ugly lady
that
she went to the
man,
movies with and shit. That was her family. She ain't share her channel out.
Goodwill ain't got shit on that man. You hear me? Listen, I'm telling you. Okay, so the life that Brittany lives is the life that Q lied to us about what she had. The life that Q lied about, that's the life that Brittany has. And I ain't talking about no YouTube shit. I'm talking about real life.
Hey man, don't be surprised if we hear that she bought Brittany husband some Timberlands. Don't be shocked. A Nigerian with Timberlands, he gonna be like, "Oh shit, now I had a pair of Timbs." Hey, Brittany, you better watch your husband. Don't have that bitch around your husband. That's what she do.
I'm telling
Y'all
y'all
gonna
go
be in the
click.
booze you're fighting.
Listen, Trey just dropped her link. Y'all go over there and check out Brittany's channel, her page. I'm telling you, this girl got the life that Q wanted. I'm telling you, Trey, it's too early in the morning for you to be acting out for real.
This is a public service announcement to Brittany. She will fuck your husband.
That she will. I'm telling you. Better
Bad
watch out.
wig and all. She thinks she confident. You see her sitting up there with that regular ass wig, acting like ain't nothing going on.
Girl. And the girl on that other video said she had just had the people to come do her hair, baby. She just had the people to come to the house and do her hair. Yeah. Telling you. Some weird shit going on, Trey.
Look at Becky Barnes. Look at her. That is my new name for you, Q. You is Becky Barnes.
Learning my husband's culture, learning his language, learning his food, learning how he likes to eat his food, how he likes it. I'm not perfect. God
You
knows
been
I'm
You're a
gone.
very good wife.
Oh my God, thank you.
I do.
Brittany, she's an absentee wife, ma'am. She's an absentee wife. What the fuck? You must don't know the backstory. Did you not see her
I'm
roast her
telling you.
husband?
I'm gonna tell you something, Trey. Let me say this. I like Brittany. I do. And I like Brittany just from seeing her in on this Q shit. And then I went over to her channel, I did some little research. But I got one little issue. I got one little issue with Brittany, but to each his own. Everybody handle their shit in a different way, and apparently she making all the right decisions. She has been over in Nigeria for 2 years. Okay. Her and that guy got married fast like Q and Goodwill did, right? So Brittany has been over in Nigeria for 2 years, but her son has only been there for 2 months. Now, she just had a new baby with her Nigerian husband, but she got a preteen son, right? And she's been in Nigeria for 2 years, but the son just came over and been there for 2 months. I guess he was staying with his dad, which is cool. I can't see going to another continent and leaving my preteen son, even though he's with his dad. I still don't see myself going that far away, but it's the only little thing I got with Brittany. I don't know about that. I don't know about your son. You've been over in Nigeria for 2 years, and your son just getting over there in 2 months. And she's saying that he's having a hard time adjusting and things of that nature. But that's it. Other than that, I kind of like Brittany. I do. Hey, Champs girl. Hey, girl. Good morning, T. Go ahead, Trey. I just had to put that out, though.
I can tell even your husband is proud of you because he's like, no, she knows my language. She cooks. She knows my language. Yeah, like he's proud.
It means so
To
much to
say,
me, too.
like, this is my wife,
Yes.
you know?
3 months at a time. He proud that his cash cow is back.
Trey, can you explain why Brittany has been over there straight for 2 years, hasn't left, and Q Ball leaves every 3 months? Can you explain that?
She's committed to her marriage.
Okay, thanks. That's what I thought.
And Q's not, because you know Q told us she had dual citizenship, and Brittany is working her way into getting citizenship. And one of the requirements is you got to be there a long ass motherfucking time, a long time, like 10 years time.
Brittany says she has been there for 2 years without leaving. That's what she said.
And just in Nigeria, because I know she said she was in Kenya a time.
Um, I gotta listen again. I think so though.
But she said
But
she's an expat, so she done definitely gave up her U.S. citizenship. She just
hmm
said, fuck it. But it works for her. Her husband looked like he got their oil money, their Saudi prince money.
that's what I'm talking about. He is the real Rivers King. For real.
Yeah. And we've come a long way. I'm so thankful for what God has done in my marriage. And I'm so grateful for restoration.
Brittany got that ghetto in her. Y'all heard how she keeps saying nigga. She got some ghetto in her. Q, you gonna fuck around and find out.
Second chances. And you know, sometimes you gotta go through things. You have to go through things to
There's been
experience.
times where I wanted to get my black ass like so bad. You know, when it's last minute, it's expensive too. So I was like, damn, it's a little expensive.
Girl.
It's just
But
a little-
Yeah, she said she thought about getting on a flight. You always got on a flight since the beginning of y'all marriage. You done always got on a flight 3 months later. She better than you because she fought it out. Been there 2 years. She ain't had to go home and take care of grandma and see the holidays and play with the cats and all that shit. She just stuck it out. She left her child, nigga, and said, I'm gonna do this. Your ass been gone for almost a year, man. What the fuck?
gotta
That's the
learn.
point I'm on the back.
But baby, what are we in? We are in a covenant marriage.
You have to turn around.
We are in a marriage. And
I did this.
what I've learned, come on.
Yeah.
This ain't no boyfriend, girlfriend
No.
situationship. This is a covenant marriage.
Yeah, seriously.
Ma'am, you keep leaving your covenant marriage. Where's that written in the vows that you leave? Nigga, you be gone more than a professional athlete and you just eat, bitch. You just be gone.
It's not a joke. It's not a joke. And I think the biggest game changer for me was when I went home and then we decided that I was going to come back, and I pretty much, you know, gave it all to God and I prayed. I said, when I go back this time, I'm not going back as an American wife. I'm going back as a Nigerian wife to my husband.
Oh, you didn't see it there like 3 times. We didn't heard to see Brittany. I don't know how long you've been following Q, but we didn't heard this man for the past 3 years. This is recycled. We on a repeat cycle. This is Groundhog's Day.
You said that to me. You said, I'm coming home. Like,
Yes.
there's no,
I'm coming home. Yeah. I'm coming home because there's nothing. My family's there, all of that. I'm going to be American to the day I die. It's in my DNA. It's who I am. But I'm a married woman now.
Yeah.
We got to do what we got to do. And
3 years later, she's a married woman now. Let me do the Umar. 3 years later, she's a married woman now. 3 years later, she is a married woman now. Well, what were you the first 2 years, Binky Barnes? What were you? Now she a wife. Goodwill, you need to smack the shit out of Q when she walk in the door. What were you before that? You're a wife now. Goodwill, this is ridiculous.
I had to click something in my head, letting me know, like, this is it.
Click something.
You have to learn how to adjust to this. It's this or nothing. There's no other chances. There's no, having that in your mind, like, if it don't work out, I can go back home. It's none of that. This is what it is. And you just have to learn to be okay with this. And
I think what is so challenging is, like, for the better or worse, when it's like truly the worst.
When it's at a bad point.
Like, literally the worst. Yeah, that is when it's so hard. And the fact that y'all, like, I don't know if you feel like it, but if y'all have hit rock bottom, it's smooth sailing through here.
Sure. I feel like in my marriage, we have went through. Now we don't know the future. We don't know, but I feel like we've gotten through the hardest, most challenging things that a lot of people can't even relate to. I mean, the stuff that we went through and the challenges, like
Yeah,
even
most people, like this woman here, can't relate to leave her every 3 months. She can't relate.
just the emotional pressure, the spiritual warfare, just everything. I felt like it was so much during that beginning part to the point where it's like, now it's like, okay, y'all done been through all that. Y'all can get through anything now. I'm serious. I'm serious. There's no joke.
I haven't heard Brittany mention God at all. She keeps looking at her when she says it, but she herself hasn't personally said this.
It's not easy, but I give all glory and honor to
You
God.
said
That's it,
nothing
because that's the only
spiritual
thing
warfare or nothing.
that kept this marriage together.
And that's the key to it, though. You know, he is supposed to be the only
Yes,
thing
ma'am.
between y'all.
Yes, ma'am. And it's so important. Like, if you're not married, and I even try to explain these things to people online, and they just think oh, you ain't got to be married. Yes, you do.
She pressed to be a wife.
Like, listen.
No, you don't have to be married. You don't. I'm sorry. I know it's nice to think that you're special, but nah, you're not. But if it makes you feel better, knock yourself out.
If I had known all the things that we was going to go through as a wife, knowing what you know now,
it's different.
It's not the same.
It's truly different.
It is not the same. And then you just had a baby, so that adds another extra layer onto it. That adds another layer to it. It's just a lot, but we
don't want to argue. I mean, we still argue. It's not,
and that's normal,
you know. And I'm just like, boy, go sit down. Like, I just don't even have the. You're not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Just go sit down. Like, we'll talk.
We'll figure it out later. You know?
Yeah.
We will figure it out. But
like that wig, you gonna figure that wig out later.
As long as ain't nobody knocking you upside your head and doing you dirty and just, you know, it's marriage. You're going through marriage stuff.
I think once you have, and
you said he was doing you dirty though, ma'am. You said he was doing you dirty.
This can only happen with time,
for sure.
Once you get into your life, because that's where I'm at now. This is home.
Absolutely.
So when I go home to America, I almost feel out of place.
Really?
I feel like, damn, I miss my house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And your house is beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. And I miss my house when I go home. So 2 years ago, a year ago and a half, that wasn't the case. It was like, oh, when am I'd be here saying, when am I going to go visit home?
Right.
And that is like a subconscious thing that just builds, it doesn't create peace or comfort. So I feel like as time goes and this becomes your home, your kitchen is your vibe. You got your things. You got.
And that's the biggest thing. That was one of the biggest things for me is like, it doesn't feel like home.
Yeah.
Like it just does not feel like home. But now, thank God, we have some things that we're.
Now it feels like home, even though she's only been back a month after being gone 10 to 11 months. Now it feels like all of a sudden shit has changed. The same shit that's been there that she kept running away from. Now they got shit they working on to make it feel like home, like the treehouse and the cats and things of that nature. Oh, and this dry wig. How many more videos do we have to see this? Girl, take that motherfucker off and rock them waves you was doing. Show us the waves. We would rather see the waves than this wig, because this is just all fucked up. It's not, no.
You got your things. You got,
and that's the biggest thing. That was one of the biggest things for me is like, it doesn't feel like home.
Yeah.
Like it just does not feel like home. But now,
who watch look better?
We have some things that we're working on and we can see it. We can see where our money is going and what we're doing. It's like, okay, we got clear direction now. We've made so many mistakes.
You told us you could see where the money was going last time. You said it was on his late nights, drug habit, and financial irresponsibility. That's where you said the money was going.
In the beginning, and now we put God into it. We don't do anything without asking permission from God first. Is this a good decision? Should we do this?
Yeah.
Is this bad? Is this not bad? So it makes things feel so much better. So I'm grateful. And
I think the culture here also, which is, I feel like they support marriage. Like,
marriage is at the top of the list, girl.
They support marriage 100, but they do not support like husbands behaving.
Come on, talk about it.
You know what I'm saying?
It gets swept under the rug.
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh, just forgive him.
Stay married.
Forgive him.
Stay married.
Just forgive him.
He's just
gone
for 3 days.
He'll be
back. Like,
girl.
What? Like,
girl, just forgive him.
No.
Just forgive him. He's a man. Just forgive him. And that's not how we are.
That literally is. They ain't the only niggas that be gone for days at a time, and unless the niggas an athlete an entertainer, or a drug dealer, like it's unacceptable coming back in that motherfucker broke. You been gone that long. They know you fucking some hoes in between, but you still better have got some money. That better not been everything you was doing. That gonna be a problem. You come home with some money and be like, I was out here hustling, baby. Or, I just came off the road. Had some games to go to. It's excusable. But this is not anything particularly stuck to a Nigerian nigga.
That's not how we are, baby.
Don't try it.
You can't do that to no American woman, honey. Don't do that.
Yes, you can. It happens all the time. What the fuck?
To us. Not throwing no shade to nobody else, but
It's not our
that's
culture.
not how we are. That's not our culture to just our husband to just do whatever he wants to do. Like, and we're not allowed to.
That actually is the culture back in the day was, I don't care what you doing as long as your ass home at this time. That was the culture. As long as you take care of home, the mama didn't care. They didn't care. You was at home and you brought your and you took care of home and you was there for dinner. There ain't nothing going on. As long as ain't no hoes calling the house and shit. You're fine.
Voice our opinion and say, I
That's
don't like
the
that you're doing
culture.
X, Y, and Z.
So for my mom, divorce is very much an option, and that's just what I've seen. Like, if you don't act right,
Bye-bye.
she will not suffer. My mom, that's
Okay.
her motto. I will
My mom's
not
the same way.
suffer.
My mom is the same exact way.
Yeah,
And I
so-
think that's where me and my sister get it from, because we're not tolerating bullcrap. We're not doing it.
But here, that's not how it is.
And you've been made to feel that you can't do that, that you can't keep a man or can't whatever. Oh well, I can't.
I
I'm not
value
doing it.
happiness.
I can't do it. Mm-mm.
But that is one thing here. I do not see a lot of people like checking, like, men, like, you shouldn't do that, or
He never gets checked.
yeah.
But
But that's why
know
it's
who can
important
check
to
them
keep a new circle.
when you keep God in your marriage,
Amen.
and when you let your actions speak for you, when you say, I'm not going to tolerate that. Like, I'm not tolerating you doing whatever to me, and you're going to have to feel this.
Yeah, and
You're
I
gonna have
also
to
think
feel
it's
it.
like what we talked about with married men need married friends.
Come on.
And it just is most of my husband was ready to be a husband because most of his friends were married.
Good.
I feel like
Good.
so he was just feeling even like, damn,
Good.
everyone's going home to their wife.
Yeah, you keep saying good. How come you ain't saying my husband was like that? All goodwill friend, single as a motherfucker. He ain't got no. He the only nigga that's married. You can't relate.
What am I doing?
Right.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
when you're
And
ready,
that's super important.
yeah, your circle doesn't even feel right.
Right.
A bunch of single guys. It's
Yeah.
like, what is?
Yeah.
They're all getting ready to go out.
You're not a man. You don't know. You speaking from a woman's perspective who ain't got no friends in Nigeria.
Right.
When you need to be asleep.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. People go out here at like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
You can't.
And be out all night.
Girl, you
I
cannot.
can't do that as a married man.
You can't.
And we thank God for full restoration. Oh God.
Oh,
God is
no,
so good.
Not
And I know I talk about
restoration.
God a lot, you guys. I have to, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't. Like,
I
if
believe
it
that.
wasn't for God, God has transformed my life. I can't express it no other way.
See, I can
She talking about me. I transformed her life when she seen this super chat from Raina. I single-handedly fixed their relationship. I don't need the praise and the worship and the adulation. But she know I fixed it.
Oh,
I'm
when
serious.
she left, at first she was like, bitch, I ain't coming back. She was like, I will see you in America. You were like, I'll see you. It's mentioned we will see each other, but I am not coming back.
I was 10 toes down on it.
Yeah, and I was like, you, like, please.
You was talking about, you was like, divorce is not good.
Stay
You gotta be strong.
So she knew about it before Goodwill. Damn. So you did know she ran away for 10, 11 months.
Give it one more chance. Have you sought counseling? Like,
She was
what
like,
are
have you done everything? Come on. I hate divorce. I was like, I don't want to hear it,
No,
honey.
Girl, no. You were like, girl, no.
Mm-mm. So that's why I say
And then
that God is a
and then this nigga here was finna talk to Goodwill about all the dirt because they were slanging dirt at each other. You know what I'm saying? She had said that he said her cup was empty. He overflowed her cup and all of that. And she got mad and said, nigga, you ain't got nothing, nigga. I paid for the wedding, brokey. And this is a whole bunch of shit. And Goodwill was finna do that Q&A. And my good sis Raina was like, hey, nigga, would you talk to MoneyBoy Trey? And next thing you know, Q interrupted the live. They had got on the phone. Restoration had started. They had got them an online marriage counselor. All this shit happened within 10 minutes of seeing my name. And would you talk to him? This how this shit happened in real time, Brittany. This real time. This happened. She was spooked. She was ready for the internet show until my name got involved. She was like, hell no, not this nigga. He knows he's a motherfucker. No, he will not stop.
Redeeming, restoring.
I can tell there's
God.
something super had to really
It did
take over.
Me.
And that's why I be telling people, like, you don't know somebody's story. Like, you
Brittany said, I can tell something super had to take over. She like, what, bitch? She being nice. She don't want to say I don't believe in God. She don't want to say it. She being nice. It sucks pretending.
that God is a redeeming, restoring.
I can tell there's
God.
something super had
Something
to
super.
really
It did.
take
Not
over.
And that's why I be telling
not supernatural, something super. Brittany pretended like a motherfucker.
Something super had to really
it did.
take over.
And that's why I be telling people, like, you don't know somebody's story. Like, you can look at somebody and be like, oh my gosh, she has it all. She's living a lavish life. She's doing this. You don't know the story behind what that person has gone through.
We ain't saying it about you. That's for damn sure. Ain't nobody say, after looking at this wig, these past 3 videos, anybody that was saying it like, Q struggling, man. Look at this goddamn wig. And then look at this. I don't know if it's a Nike tech suit or what, but you look like you just sweaty as a motherfucker underneath that thing. Yeah, on full sleeves, you got the full cover up. You just hot in the motherfucker.
Their testimony, whatever. You have no idea the tears that somebody might have cried. You have no idea. You so busy coveting and envying and whatever, wanting somebody else's life. You have no idea the price that it pays. So every time I get a chance to talk about God and what he's done for me, I'm going to do it. Every time I kiss my husband and I smile and we hug,
Okay, box of Cheerios, yada, yada, yada.
do that because I was away from my husband for 10 months. I was away from the man that I married.
Hey man, I told you, I'm on point with the timing. I've been saying 10, 11 months. I'll go with 10, even though it's more towards the 11-month thing, almost a year. It ain't number 12 months in a year. She vamped on this nigga. But yeah, she said it out her mouth. You chose to be gone. You went to school, was partying with your auntie, doing all types of weird shit. But you chose to do that, man. So why do we care? Where was God when you chose to leave for 10 months? That's the part that you leaving out. It took him 10 months to reach you. Because I'm saying you so tight with him and all. It took 10 months to get to you. When you was telling her that you was leaving, God wasn't in your ear saying, this is a covenant marriage. I have not released you, my child. He wasn't saying that to you. When you decided to enroll and when you came back and you was doing them lies and your auntie was blocking motherfuckers in the chat for asking about your husband, God wasn't saying nothing to you then. I have not released you, my child. When you came out and roasted your husband, God wasn't saying to you, I hadn't released you, my child. It took you to see my name for you to be released, to finally realize you hadn't been released. Is that what you telling these good people? Just wide as a roll of quarters. See, this don't even make no damn sense. What is this? What is that?
For 10 months. So you're going to be mad at me because I'm kissing and hugging and happy about my husband? You must be crazy.
Who is mad?
Thank you, great question, Brittany. Who the fuck is mad she kissing and hugging on her husband? I think I was one of the first people I saw do commentary on it. I wasn't mad at all. I wasn't mad. I think I said on one of them it was fake, but no, I wasn't mad. I was mad at that wig. If anything, I was mad at that dry motherfucking wig. I said, you is not representing American women right over there, ma'am. You dropping the ball for sisters all across the globe with that dry ass wig. But nobody give a fuck about you. Of course you missed the nigga. You been gone for 10, 11 months. That's your husband. You ain't had his dick in 10, 11 months. Of course you gonna be smiling and shit. That's why the fuck you flew back over there. We understand that part. So who's mad? She better not be talking about her comment section.
Want to be mad at me because I'm kissing and hugging and happy about my husband? You must be crazy.
Who is mad?
Girl, they be mad. First of all, can we just say
That was a simple question. Who's mad? Girl, they be mad. Who the fuck is they? Like what? Now we going in a circle here. Who's mad? They be mad. Can we just say she don't want to say, oh, the people in the comment section, because Brittany would be like, bitch, why you still be reacting and reading the comment section? How long you been on YouTube? She don't want to hear that.
out and we hug? I'm going to do that because I was away from my husband for 10 months. I was away from the man that I married for 10 months. So you're going to be mad at me because I'm kissing and hugging and happy about my husband? You must be crazy.
Who is mad?
Girl, they be mad. First of all, can we just say God is never going to bless you with someone else's husband? Can we just put...
So now she's trying to say that it's some jealous women that wanted her husband and is mad that they got restored while she in the house trying to plot on Brittany's husband. Yeah, I said it. See,
Don't tell me that this hoe went back to Goodwillie because she saw all them females in his comments talking about his chest, bird chest, and things of that nature. You mean to tell me that this
probably.
bitch got back with Goodwillie because she felt a way about the women that was making comments in his comment section? My
Gotta
God,
be.
today.
And notice she hadn't answered this woman's direct question.
Absolutely.
Who is they? She knows she gonna sound silly saying the comment section.
I can't believe that shit just hit me because see, when I heard that part, I immediately thought about Amina. But what you saying makes sense though, because that's more recent, right? Because you know she said Amina wasn't married to her husband and he had a whole nother wife, blah blah blah. But what you saying makes sense. Cause it was women in them comments trying to get that good Willie.
Oh yeah, they were talking about cooking for him and everything. And
Hell yeah.
he told
You
a
need
couple
to
of them.
tell me
He
this.
told a couple of them. He said you could come get this meal. He told a couple of
Yes.
them.
So this loco hoe done took her ass back to that man trying to block. I cannot. I am done. I am done.
And when she get through blocking, if that nigga want to fuck, he gonna fuck.
Oh my God.
Look
That's
at
a
Binky
shame.
Barnes. Look at Binky Barnes.
about my husband? You must be crazy.
Who is mad?
Girl, they be mad. First of all, can we just say God is never going to bless you with someone else's husband? Can we just put that out there as a side note? Like God is not going to bless you with another woman's husband, baby. These Jezebels be really thinking that God is about to give them another woman's husband.
Well, the thing is, he's not even gonna. That's the confusing part for me.
Like,
Because he's gonna know that you're a.
like you're desperate.
Yeah.
Girl,
It's never gonna work out.
like you're so desperate for somebody else's husband.
Trey, I have a
It's crazy to
question.
me. Like it's
And she still never said who the they was. So Brittany
Right.
did not get her question answered.
But I have a question. If God is not going to bless you with somebody else's husband, how come some of the men over there got more than one wife? Because, see, think about it. When a man has multiple wives, that first wife is the wife, right? I can't hear that. Are you choking over there? Oh,
Yeah, but I'm back.
I knew it. I knew it. But you get what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah,
just
she
going
just
by her
talking.
theory. I'm going by her theory. So since she trying to throw shade at the little, the women that was in the comments or whatever. So if God's not gonna bless you with somebody else's husband, how do you feel about the fact that some of them men over there have more than one wife?
Yeah, she can't explain that, or the ones that don't have multiple wives that just cheat, the
Right,
ones that do the traditional adultery. She can't
right.
explain that.
Okay, I ain't think so. I don't think she will either.
She just talking and still not gonna say they. She won't just say the comment section, which she shouldn't be watching in her advanced age.
It's so crazy to me, girl. But anywho, this video is we're just having girl talk.
No, it's
And
not easy.
It was
it's
an
not.
answer.
I love our lives because, and that's why I tell myself.
In that moment, Brittany knew she was full of shit. Brittany was like, "Oh, bitch, you still didn't say. You just went on into some whole other shit. God is not gonna bless you with another man's wife."
You gotta record. We live extraordinary lives.
We do. And that's why I love you so much because we have so much in common. Girl, you travel the world. I love that. I love traveling.
Who believes neither one of these people fucked they 11 months apart? Who believes this? I got my money that both of these folk had sex while they was gone, and they 10, 11 months apart. Both of them. Ain't TQ and Good Willie.
That's why I was never pressed about going back to America. Because there are some major benefits of being in Nigeria. Let's just talk about the benefits, honey, really quick. Like, we have no bills.
Even sucking out more than
like, do we have no bills? Like,
yeah, don't pay bills.
We have no bills, y'all. Like, we don't have monthly bills where we're paying $2,000, $3,000 a month for bills. And you can throw all the shade that you want at somebody that's Nigerian, but everything that they have, they own it.
Girl.
The iPhone that they have, they paid for it.
Listen.
The car that they have, they paid for it. The house that they're living in, they
Hold
paid
on,
for
hold
it.
on, hold on. If y'all don't have no bills, why Good Willie was calling you to pay the rent?
It was time for their yearly. It was time for their yearly payment.
I guess.
But what about the internet then? That's a bill. But whatever.
Oh, let's call it what it is.
They ain't got no
We're not living
utility.
in debt over here in Nigeria. I don't have no bills. My one little bill.
Now you got one bill. You ain't got no bills. Now you got one. But why does it? If y'all ain't got no bills, why it matter if your husband financially irresponsible, dry wig? Why you ain't got your wig changed if you ain't got no bills, bitch? Huh? Why do you still have that wig has traveled from Delaware to Abuja, bitch, and you don't think that you need to retire? It shouldn't even made the trip. Or if it did make the trip, it should have been in your suitcase. And you done plop this motherfucker back on your head and you just walking around in 1,000-degree weather like ain't nothing going the fuck on. Like you don't see this shit. There ain't nobody telling you because they don't care.
My phone bill, that's the only bill I got.
Girl, me too. That's my only American bill. My husband like, dang, that's even expensive.
Okay.
And I'm like, nah, I gotta keep my phone.
What you have, you own it. Okay. Everything that you have, you own it. So that's a huge flex in itself.
Honey, 100%.
I mean, having the luxury to have house help.
Listen,
You know what I mean?
that's what I
Have
was
a
saying.
If you're renting wherever you in Goodwill at, you don't own it. You're renting. So there's that.
I'm gonna tell you two things that I got out of these uploads that Q has done in the last couple of days. One is I think they're moving. Now, part of me, the positive part of me that try to stay positive, wants to believe that they're moving into a house. Now, I'm not for sure about the house, but I'm pretty sure they're moving. You got to pay attention to context clues. I think they are moving. Another thing that I noticed, and I don't know if you're gonna react to that video where they go shopping.
Yeah, I'm doing that next.
When you do that next, because I might be done dozed off by then, but hopefully not. When you do that one, make sure you pay attention to the words of that young lady talking to Q.
I'm not
Cause
gonna
it's
do it
something
all in one live. I got to get my clip, so I'm gonna end this one and then I'm gonna
and
come
come
back.
back. Okay, okay. But listen, when they in that store with the baby stuff, and I think that's the first store they go in with the baby, cause you know, she got a 2 month old. She just had a baby, so they're gonna be in this baby store, right? And I want you to pay attention to the conversation between. Well, mainly pay attention to the words of the young lady. I forget her name. What's her name?
Brittany.
Yeah, Brittany.
That's why.
Pay attention.
That's why Brittany isn't drinking because she's breastfeeding. Okay, that's why
Yeah,
Q
yeah.
drinking by
And Q
herself.
pretends like she don't drink, but I think that bitch drinks, for real. But yeah, cause yeah, pay attention to Britney's words. Okay, I'm on mute.
Okay, good. Talk about that, yes.
I was gonna say I take advantage of that.
I'm definitely taking advantage. No, they can clean, but the cooking and stuff like that, they might cook. Like I don't know. I
I
got
have a house manager who comes 5 times a week. She gets here. You'll see her in the morning.
Okay.
And you'll smell the fish sauce in here. Yeah. Make
You
my
ain't
coffee.
got
Good
that
morning.
life.
So okay, help us understand.
You ain't got that life. Y'all tried to act like y'all had house help in that damn hotel. And that was just the hotel crew.
5 times a week.
5.
She gets here. You'll see her in the morning.
Okay.
And you'll smell the fish sauce in here. Yeah. Makes
I'm
my
excited.
coffee. Good morning.
So okay, help us understand for those who don't know, what is a house manager?
I do not like the term house girl. I think
Okay.
it's disrespectful.
Okay.
She's not a girl. She's a woman.
Mhm.
I don't like house boy. All that is very given massa.
And you don't like house help and all that.
I don't like that. She's
So
my house
basically-
manager because that even empowers
I
her
love that.
because you're not just helping me.
And you're not a
managing.
maid.
No.
You're not. I love that.
Because I'm not gonna box you in by calling you a
I
cook
love
because
that.
you're also gonna help me clean.
I love
I'm
You
that.
not
are a
gonna. I
maid.
tell her all the time, like she'll look on. I logged into my chat GPT for her so she can like look and pre-plan meals for me and like. She'll be like, let's move this stuff from this side to this side and this is her home. I really want her to manage my house like it's your house.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Make decisions and she'll compile lists.
I love
and
that.
This. So that's the whole thing. It's really she's like a mix.
Oh, you ain't got that Q. Ooh, you don't have that at all. Ooh, I bet her stove killing yours.
Between my assistant, my house manager, my cook. She truly manages my home. She's my hospitality manager when I'm feeling real fancy. So she comes 5 times a week, from like 7:45 to like 4.
I love that.
Yeah.
And then that's super affordable. You don't have to tell them, but everything is super affordable. You can do it. Like you can live.
Well, you can't do it. You cannot do it. We ain't seen it.
Nigeria, as in our position, you can live whatever life you want.
People look at me sad because I don't have a nanny.
And you could have a nanny if you wanted to.
I could pay for a nanny. It's mental for me right now.
We can literally live housewives of Abuja style life if that's what we want to do.
You are a housewife.
Well, technically.
She is living housewives of Abuja though, ma'am. You didn't cook, man. You ain't got no house help, bitch. You don't got no woman coming to y'all house 5
You
days
ain't got
a week
no
cooking and
house.
cleaning.
You don't have a fucking house. Trey, it's too early for this
We
shit.
could live like the housewives. You can't. She can't. Brittany can. You cannot.
It's too early.
Brittany, like, hold up, bitch. You cannot relate. Why is you trying to push your way into my lifestyle, woman? Now, this ain't gonna end well. We ain't gonna see Brittany now. We gonna see her maybe 2 more episodes, and she gonna be wrote out the script. This ain't gonna last long.
But I got so much to show y'all, you guys. Like, just stay tuned, honey.
Yeah.
Now that this is a permanent move and we doing what we doing, like, we can show y'all a couple things. But yeah.
You gonna show us these same boring ass videos. You still ain't showed us the countryside yet. Nothing. You ain't showed us no fucking tourist attractions. The Nigerian zoo. Nothing. Nothing.
Trey, not the Nigeria. Wait a minute. Hold on. You want to see the Nigerian zoo?
I'm just saying, this bitch ain't showed us shit. She showed us where her sister-in-law worked. Who gives a fuck?
We see more with Brittany on the show than we've seen in the 3 years she been married. The fuck? I'm just saying. This is ridiculous. Q, you know, when I think you can't make yourself look any worse, you prove me wrong, bitch. Like, okay, I'm on me.
You can do that here. You can do it here, and we can literally be comfortable. My husband can literally set me up to the point where I'm so comfortable, to the point where I don't have to work for nothing. I don't gotta leave the house. I'm a home.
Damn,
Your husband can't set you up for shit.
you said this. You paid for y'all wedding, man. What the fuck? You tried to
Ooh,
pretend like y'all was getting motherfuckers coming to the house and shit on the regular. You
ooh.
pretended. Motherfucker, if he could set you up like that, there's no way in hell you would have came on this here internet talking about some. He left me at home hungry. He was gone all day. Where was the house help, bitch? They couldn't cook. They couldn't run to the market and get you no sardine bread.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
Brittany, if you know the history, you like this bitch lying. She can't do this shit.
I can't believe you.
I ain't got to leave the house, honey. Somebody can come and do my hair. She just had her hair. Somebody came and did her hair for her at the house.
What people don't understand is
Girl, you been there a month. Ain't nobody touched that wig. You ain't even touched that motherfucker other than to
I
move it out
wouldn't
your
even
face.
say, listen, I wouldn't even said that shit. That this girl just had somebody come to her house and do her hair, and your ass sitting up there looking like yesteryear, bitch.
I mean, she's shaped like a Cheerio box. Look at this shit.
Ooh.
You just done got boxy.
My God, today.
She finna tell us she on a diet soon.
Try
Man,
bye.
Chelsea is the better shaped of y'all two by
Yes,
far.
she is. Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
time.
Yes, time is money.
And you don't understand how much of your life, even as a woman, girl, I went home to my sister's house. We have, between us, we have 3 kids, my 2 nephews, my son. I spent so much time cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
You
damn.
could be using that time to do something else.
Girl, it made me value my help,
Q, you don't clean, Q. Your husband don't either, bitch. The whole time you was gone, your husband did not have a dish rag nor a sponge. You pop back up, guess what he got? It's the same thing. The cutting board y'all using, you brought that from America, man. So don't tell us about no goddamn house help when this nigga he ain't had no cutting board, no knives, or the only thing he had was them pots that was passed down from generation to generation. That was it. You done brought the dish towels in this nigga's life. Talking about some house help.
my house manager. It made me value her so much more when I went home for a visit, because I'm like, I truly would spend so much time cleaning, doing this, and that I feel like is the most priceless part about me living here. Is I even feel like a better wife. I have more time, to like really truly cater to my man. Like,
and then like even like get yourself together, do your hair, do your makeup.
Yeah, because you're not as drained.
Yeah.
And it's a culture here. It's not even like, oh, because we're American. Even in Nigeria, even a middle class
standard
Nigerian
for them. That's standard.
has help. It's normal.
They have a baby and they have help. They're not struggling.
It's normal
with a baby.
Yeah, nobody.
So these are some of the wonderful benefits of being in Nigeria and living here full time.
I can't go back.
Everything is access. You have access to everything at your fingertips. You can find anything that you're looking for. It might take you might gotta lift up a few.
It took you 2 days to find kitty litter, ma'am.
It took 3 months in a year to find Tabasco, ma'am. Now you don't went from complaining about how hard it is, bitch. You couldn't find mustard.
Tomatoes was high.
You
Lettuce was high.
complain all the time about shit you couldn't find in Nigeria. Now all of a sudden you got access to everything. Q, you are fake as fuck. You are a fake bitch. I'm sorry.
Everything's affordable, but you was talking about how much tomatoes cost, ma'am. And lettuce. This shit is crazy.
Just to find it, but you can find it, and that's one of the things that I really do truly love about Nigeria. And I'm grateful that my mind has switched into, I'm a wife, this is my husband, I don't have any other options, I have to be happy here.
Where was your mind the last 2 years then, ma'am? Why is it just now, as you approach year 3, sinking in when you've only been back a month?
to adjust and have to be happy here. Like there's
I would be offended as her husband hearing this, because it would be like, bitch, what was you doing the first 2 years? Playing?
no other.
You are happy.
Nothing. I am much happier. I am.
Yeah.
I have you. I have my girls. I have resources.
What girl?
I have my cats. I have my husband.
What girl?
I'm not wanting for anything else.
I've also learned the things that I cannot find here, I probably don't need.
Okay.
You know, like I really had a cheese addiction.
Really?
I
Cheese
love
is hard to
cheese on
find here.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you
At
could
home, it
find
kept me
cheese.
inflamed. I think it also led to like I started developing PCOS.
Okay.
So I think like a lot of that food at home is
Of
inflammatory.
course.
Trader Joe's is nothing but like very nice gentrified packaged
Mhm.
snacks. Like, you know what I'm saying? All these things that are like actually not natural.
Mhm.
Grayson was like, I miss boxed pizza. It's all processed.
Yeah.
It's 100% processed. You don't need it. Why don't they have that many cereal options? Because it's like literally
Everything is fresh here.
Yeah, it's 70 different
Fresh.
flavors of sugar
Yeah.
when you're walking down the Walmart aisle. Like, you don't need it.
Yes. And you know something else that it made me think of too? Living abroad, it makes you appreciate, like, and not appreciate, but it makes you realize how much we're being scammed.
Don't get mad at us that we smart enough to know how to make food that lasts longer. That's why it's processed so it can last longer, because it has to be shipped further. Don't be mad we know how to do that. Don't be mad we got a whole bunch of goddamn cereals and y'all got 2. Don't nobody want to eat no African oats. That's fine. Quit hating.
Eat what, Trey?
African oats. That's their only option and they mad.
You know
They ain't
what?
got no Fruit Loops. The fuck? I'm not finna sit here and listen to you hoes hate on America. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all better act like y'all remember where the fuck y'all came from. She hating and shit. She can't find the cereal she want. She just gave up and started hating. Leave our cereal alone, motherfucker.
Oh, that man said African
Ship you
oats.
some. Ship you some, motherfucker. Get you a case of Cheerios sent. That's
Damn.
what you want.
America. Like, are we really free?
No.
Like it made me
Credit
wonder, like,
is enslavement.
it keeps you locked in. So it's like,
A
how can
30
you be
year.
I'm telling you, how can you be on your chest and talk about how you got so much going on for yourself, but you in debt? Like, you can't even pay your bills. Like, you're drowning every month to pay your bills and to survive.
30 years with interest is crazy.
You chose that, though. That's what you choose to do, though, ma'am. But yes, you're free. That's stupid because you have a mortgage. You're not free. Some stupid
Wow.
shit.
It's not like that here. And trust me, there's a lot of things that need to be fixed here. There's a lot, but I'm telling you, everybody has their own problems. But it just makes you, like, even the quality of the houses. Like, when I compare the houses here to the houses in America, and we
Ma'am, y'all live in huts with red water and shit.
500,000, 600,000 for a house, and the quality is not even. It's such terrible quality. Even the nicest, oh God, even the nicest house in America doesn't compare to the quality that they build here in Nigeria. It's not even Nigeria. When I was living in Barbados,
yeah,
cap, motherfucking cap.
It's the rest of the world is looking at us crazy because we have wood in the house.
Yes.
Why is the house made of wood?
And everything is so expensive.
Yeah. My mom came
Even
she was like,
compared
girl, these floors is not
Bro.
I'm like, this ain't no carpet bill.
Bro.
Yeah. No, it's expensive though at home.
But honey,
Oh, Q, her mom's been over there to Africa to see her. When's Popeye coming to visit you and your hubby? It's going on 3 years.
My God, today.
Q.
Trying. And her wedding photos, honey, her family is there.
Wow. Her family flew out the grooms and stuff.
She made a whole post. 30 people came from the US over there for her wedding. Huge, beautiful wedding. I mean, gorgeous. 30 people.
She actually knew the people at her reception, huh?
Yeah, she had a whole bridal party. Okay, not his sisters and shit of that nature. I'm talking about her people. She flew out 30, okay? 30.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, damn. Quincy. Yeah, when your family gonna come over there and meet your husband? Just out of curiosity. I'm sure Brittany's husband's been to the U.S. Maybe she'll tell us in one of these videos, and then we again gotta wonder Why your husband can't leave like everybody else's? What did he do? What are you hiding from us, Q? Do your husband got some bodies? He done killed some niggas?
Listen, let somebody else tell it.
Oh, there go the apple juice.
I mean, yeah, and Nigeria is considered a third world country. Yeah. It is. But when you really look at it as a whole,
no,
what Nigeria is.
No, there is no whole, bitch. It's considered the third world country. In the sentence. Ain't no, you can't dress sugar. You cannot put sugar on top of that statement. It's a third world country. But if you look at it as a whole, it's a third world country, motherfucker. The hell?
You really could be living better than an American.
In a third world country.
You could be living here better than an American.
Country, even
Your water is red, ma'am. Your water red. You have power outages and shit because the grid ain't stable on a regular.
I mean, like, it's you pay to play. So
come on.
If you come with the dollars, you can.
You got it. It's yours. The word's your oyster.
It's a third world country, and there's mansions here that are crazier than anything I've ever seen.
Oh my god. We're gonna show y'all. We're gonna show y'all.
No, they're not.
We're gonna show y'all.
Mansions with 7 master bedrooms because they're Muslim, and like it was crazy.
Gold.
Yeah,
gold everywhere. Luxury, honey. Somebody waiting on you at the door.
The same thing as in the United States. It's better though. It's American.
Yeah.
Talk about it, honey.
No, seriously.
It's like that for real. But yeah, you guys, we don't want to make this too long. We're about to go eat our fish in a little bit. But I hope you guys enjoyed my girl Brittany. I love her so much. You guys are going to be seeing so much more of her.
I'm interviewing her.
Yes.
Soon because I have my own.
Yes. But she's here to stay, you guys.
I told y'all that's what Brittany's in it for. She like, this bitch got 500,000 subs. I got my own channel.
She got a little under. I mean, she got a little over 600,000. Q does, and if you look at her views, she should be crying. Like,
yeah, she thinks she could just walk away for a month and come back and shit peachy K. And the YouTube algorithm has changed from when she started.
Yeah.
Guys, she's here. And she's part of my life, my journey in Nigeria. And I'm so happy to have you, honey. And I'm so happy to have you on the channel.
Boxing.
Oh, yes. So we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
All right, y'all. I'm done with that one. And then we'll come back. They're going to be at which one did they do for? Okay, they ate. They went to the market. And then on Q's channel, she did them eating the fish, which we've always seen her do, eating with. Apparently she don't watch it. She can't watch it. She acting like she said, I don't know. Don't seem like she watched it, but she did say Q had the conversation with her telling her she wasn't coming back and she was trying to talk her out of leaving. But I don't know. At this point, I don't think Brittany cares. Brittany just sees 600,000 and she trying to get some of them numbers too. Even though her life is with anything else, she can learn some tips and just skyrocket because just judging from the little bit I seen on her page, she's living the luxurious life that Eat With Q wish she had. She probably mimicked her life actually. She been wanting to tell us about this woman. We'll see. I don't think if they paid the rent and she said he called her in January to pay for the rent and the rent lasts for a year, they ain't moving yet. They finna stay and get them. They got to go to January. But all right, y'all, give me a few minutes. Truth going live at 10. I don't need like this. Took an hour and a half. So
that's tentative, sir. That's very tentative.
We'll be back live in a minute.
Send me the link.
To the next episode.
See y'all in a minute.
Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot this bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, baby, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 bow. Limp Bizkit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us a misfit. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the thick bitch. Oh shit, didn't nobody come to see you old. It's some focus. Shoot 100 shots, no reloaded. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coding. Memphis niggas spit this pippin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, with my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Say hi, first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Copy, cooking, whipping, shipping, till you count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving back niggas since 03. Low key, niggas hating, but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we gon' eat. Get jammed, get a lawyer, make it bunny, don't speak. Pour up, oh, I need some more, nigga had a long week. Shout out to my plug, he showed me love, he out in Long Beach, I'm too geek. Walking by myself, but left with 2 freaks. Ooh, we, nothing in they mouth and on they booty. Austin Power swag, yeah, baby, this is groovy. You can call me money boy, or you can call me nudie. Hood niggas searching chicken, let me get a 2-piece. Top down, 2-seater, let me feel the 2 breathe. Gotta hold it steady, chopper, kick it back like Bruce Lee. Lately I've been in the zone, I guess I'm in my 2-3. Don't call my phone for nothing less than a QP. Feeling like the Migos, cause my bitch is bad and bougie. All my haters love me, all these bitches just some groupies. Came a long way, I like to introduce the new me. Standing on business like I'm king or like I'm Drewski. Call me Ron Island cause I like my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. Call me Ron Island cause I love my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. I never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Niggas talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Pussy ass nigga, bow, Limp Bizkit. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, Limp Bizkit.